Okay. All right. Right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Arachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because they shall of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. You know, because he's come to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Mark Allah Bungab Ben Yasharala with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, come back at you with another one. All right. As the title says, forgive me. As the title says, the name of the Lord. That's very important. All right. The reason why I'm bringing this out because it's the time where his name is out there. You know, before we didn't have a name. You know, just reiterating things and going over old things. But the old things, hey, you gotta know the name, man. And brothers that don't teach the name and they're talking Christ and all that, them dudes been compromised, man. You know, you gotta stand 10 toes down for this gospel. All right, and another reason, cause like just thinking about camp that this week, the guy that came past, wow, that's crazy. But I seen him when I went to the restroom. I seen the name of Yahweh in the bathroom, where they had John 3:16, then Exodus. Um, what was it? Exodus 3:14, if I'm not mistaken. You know, going into the names. Then I watched the apostles. They was going into the name. You know, my brothers from down at the Lions Den. You know, they was going into the name. You know, and that's the times we're in, because you got to know who you're calling on, because we're coming into that time. But matter of fact, we're not coming into it, we're in it. All right. Let's bring out the first scripture, Jeremiah 2:11. You know, saying I probably brought this out of camp, but I'm just, like I said, it's backtrack, going back over things. All right, so Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. All right, it says, all right, let's go to, we're going to start at verse 10. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 10, it says, For pass over the isles of Shittim, and see, and send unto Kedar, and consider diligently, and see if there be such a thing. Had the nation, see that? So it's going into like, yo, what nation changed their God? What nation changed their power? What nation like try to call on another name? You know, and that's why we're separated, we're holy. All right, but you gotta understand that's why they want you to call on all these other names and all that. Check it out. Verse 11, it says, Hath the nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods. But my people have changed their glory, which is your God, your power. All right. For that which doth not profit. Okay. So all these calling on all these names, Jesus the Christ, and like the season we're in right now is that Nimrod. All right. That's who they really worshiping right now. All right. So they changed their gods. And everybody else, if you're not, why they say, oh, you're not in the sea spirit, and this, that, you know? Because right now, we in the sea Eve. You know, uh, that's crazy. Check it out. Let's go here. Let's go to my brother, the prophet. Micah. Micah chapter 4 and verse 5. All right. It says, "For all people will walk, everyone." You know what? Check this out. Let's start at verse 1 because the headline is just jumped out at me. It says, "Peaceful latter days." All right. But, all right, let's read it. It's the prophet Micah. All right. Chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of Yahweh shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above hills, and people shall flow into it." All right. So with that being said, all these um gods and deities and everything that these people like to run to, our people mainly, they like to run to them, call on their names, and the Lord, what did the scriptures tell you? He said, "I'm a jealous power. I'm a jealous God. You shall have no other gods before me." And this is a major reason why we're in the captivity that we're in, you know? Because what? We served other gods, man. It's just that simple. History after history after history. It's so simple, man. Once you find out and you wake up who you are, you supposed to go hard, like Baruch 4 and 28. Being as though you return to him, seek him 10 times more. All right. It ain't hard, man. Like Nah said, it ain't hard to tell. All right. This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 2. It says, "And many nations shall come and say, Come and let us go up to the mountain, the high places, uh, to the mountain of Yahweh, and to the husband, Slack, into the house of the Most High of Jacob, Slack, to the Most High, to the power of Jacob. Forgive me." It says, "And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths, and the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among many people." Right? When in power, he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And it's going into our kingdom, because when Yahweh comes back, he's going to just destroy all the kings and their armies that you see in front of you, which people are how do you say that, man? They're heavily concerned about that, man. All right, they're scared of him, but look, the Lord is showing you, for the ones that is in the know and that really truly believe and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Chakodash. They're that's why you got the chariots showing up. That's why you've been taught. The Lord is never, he's so merciful that he shows you time and time and time again. And you got to believe it. All right. This thing is a belief. We're faith based Israelites. All right. Faith based. Because the scriptures tell you in Hebrews, it said, without faith, it's impossible to please him. So you got faith, but you got to have faith in what? You got to call on the right name. You know, the name Yahweh Shai, they buried that. That's why you got people calling on Jesus and God and all that. So you gotta know the name, man. That's very important. That's locking, very important. All right, Micah 4 and 4. It says, "And they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid, for the mouth of Yahweh of hosts have spoken it." All right, and none shall make him afraid. And the host is what? Armies. The power, the God of armies, man. You know? The armies that is on the earth right now, who you think formed them? Yahweh. All right? And none's going to make the Israelites afraid anymore because that was a curse. Okay? Like going in, man. All the prophets was in the spirit and power. Ayah Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Arachacha Kwadash. They knew what time it was. It says, for all people, back in Micah 4 and 5, it says, for all people, right? For all people will walk everyone in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of our Yahweh. We will walk in the name of Yahweh, our power forever and ever. All right? And that's the prophet Micah said that, man. Let them people walk in their gods right now. And this is for the elect, man. All right. You walk after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arachakodash. Only the elect is going to get that. And only the elect is really going to truly believe in it. All right, while the rest, they're going to speak. But, you still got men that try to preach the name. And furthermore, scatter the sheep, But the Lord, at the end of the day, he is going to justify his word because that's what he gave us. He's going to justify his name. All right. There's no getting around it. So your labor. Your labor is not in vain. That's why I said this name. All right. All the names that's been called on going to Daniel, right? When you had what's that? What was it? When Daniel got cast into the lions, then what the king told him? Trust in the God that you serve. He ain't tell him to trust in his, He said, trust in the God that you serve, and he will deliver you. And what did he do? He delivered them, and that was the brain. The scriptures say, what's it? The king's hands and the heart. Well, the king's heart. Roughly paraphrasing, the king's heart is roughly paraphrasing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's hand. He turns it to or fro, wherever he wants it, But at the end of the day, the Lord's word is always going to be justified. And you can't get around that. So let's go ahead to John. This message is big, it's just for the elect, man. John 4 and 22. All right. There we go. Okay. But, you got, you want to get these things. But they try to make it seem normal when your phone cuts off and all that. We in those times, man. This is John chapter 4. St. John chapter 4, verse 22. All right. Start at verse 21. All right, St. John, chapter 4, starting at verse 21, it says, Yahweh Shah saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship ye know not what. All right. Look at these women that's in the Christian churches. They try to basically lure the man in there, to serve another God, because with the man, they want to chase that box. Chasing that box, man, you're out your mind, man. Because that's the box is set up for procreation reasons. Look at nature, You don't see no damn dog chasing no damn female dog. What they do, they come together in a time where it's trying to procreate, to bring forth children. All right. But dudes now, they just got that feeling because it's Babylon. want to beat off. Yo, this place is desperately wicked, man. Check it out. It says, uh, this is John Saint John chapter 4 verse what was that? 22. It says, "You worship ye know not what we know what we worship," and that's right. We know what we worship. We worship Yahweh Shema Shah, for salvation is of the Jews, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that walk this planet. And these devils know that too. You know, it's like I was watching a video earlier with this guy Hitler, and they changed it because his justice, like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." And then the words like of his language that he was speaking, it sounds harsh, but he was just speaking the truth. Saying like they don't need that how would you say the outside influence from other places to guess like to dictate them. But the Lord set up all these things, you know. So all these nations have different gods, but the reason why the Lord did that, what he say, he saves the best for last. You know. Here we go with this bull crap again. Salaki, they keep trying to, yeah, they can't stop the words of the Lord, man. All right, check this out. Let's go here, cause these names, like, we're in what's this so-called Christmas Eve, but you know, next year, well, so-called next year, I can't wait for the apostles to deem the year. I wait every year. I get so hyped to see the year, and then it never fails because it really goes into that. But who are you going to call on in those times? So this is First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 25. Like I said, like this week at camp, going into the bathroom, it was a very humbling experience, man. Just to see the name of the Heavenly Father written on the wall. Of course, it was in the Assyrian. I'd rather see it in the Paleo, but hey, at the end of the day, it was still on there. All right, so this is First Chronicles chapter 16 and 25. Matter of fact, let's start at uh verse 23. This is First Chronicles chapter 16, verse 23. It says, "Sing unto Yahweh all the earth." All right, sing unto Yahweh all the earth. Shew forth from day to day his salvation. Declare his glory among the heathens, his marvelous works among all nations. And that's all our ancestors ever did, man. They followed, and I'm talking about the elite of our society. Because you got an elite with every society. Just like you got the wicked elite. They're wicked, but they still are elite of what the Lord gave them. Just like going back into Babylon, just look at the top dogs, they're the elite, because they have the insight of what they want to do with their how do you say that? Their society. All right. Just like we're here going through the scriptures and telling you what they say about the elite of our society and how it's going to go down. All right. And what name we're supposed to call on. That's why a lot of a lot of dudes is trying to keep the people still stuck in Babylon. Oh, just say Christ and Jesus. Not nah, man. How you gonna have a Hebrew name? How are you gonna have a Hebrew name, but you're calling on a God that you came up in church with? So yeah, you get that 501c3 charter and all that. You can't call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Point blank. Period. All right. Check it out. It says, going back in the First Chronicles, chapter 16, instead of verse 23, it says, sing unto Yahweh all the earth, because he's the God of all flesh. All right. The Lord said it himself. Yahweh said it himself. He's the power of all flesh, the God. All right. This bull crap, man. My fuck. Forgive me. They keep trying to. That's cool. That's how I know, like, percent of truth. But he's the power of all flesh. All right. Even going back to ancient Babylon, he showed you that. Made all the kings that's been on the earth, and that's why Daniel was able to translate that statue. When he saw it, because he knew you gotta wait your turn, man. A righteous man is patience. All right, you call on the name of the Father, the Heavenly Father, and the Son. As commanded. You trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rachakodas with all your heart. And lean not on your own understanding, man. Because what the Lord, He put everything in play. And the reason why He does things is to wean out the weak. It says, First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 24 says, declare his glory among the heathen, his marvelous works among all nations. For great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods. I'll read that part again. For great is Yahweh. All right. First Chronicles chapter 16 and verse 25. It says, for great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods. And it says a lowercase g, right? Which we're gods, but Yahweh is the ultimate power. All right, and that's what God goes in the word Allah, which just means power. That's a Hebrew word. So them Muslims talking about, Allah, I fear Allah. So you fear man because the Lord put the power up right now. You don't fear Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash. All right? So it's just simple. It's just that simple, the way the Lord does things. All right, I'm going to read this again. First Chronicles chapter 16 and 25. To reiterate the point. It says, for great is Yahweh, for great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised. He is also to be feared above all gods. So that's why we don't serve you guys. Because look, what your guys doing right now. The reason why the Lord did it, because He set all your gods up. He put all your gods on top. All right, check it out. It says for verse 26, it says, for all the gods of the people are idols. All right, let's get that word idol real fast. It says for all the gods are idols. But you have American Idol, like you have a whole bunch of stuff here that's idol. All right, check it out.
H457.
Hold on, I'm gonna read it.
Eliel.
Hold on, let's get it again.
Strong's H457. Eliel.
All right, it says Allah, 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 in the Hebrew. All right, but it says of naught, good for nothing. That's what an idol is. Of naught, good for nothing, worthless. Of physicians, a shepherd, of division of false gods. All right, so these idols are good for nothing, because how are they gonna save you in the day of wrath when they didn't create nothing? The Heavenly Father created them. But you serve these people, just like all these idols that these people look up to. with the Marvel heroes and all that. Yo, the Marvel heroes and yo, when you go into the world Marvel, what the script say? Marvel not. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get that real fast. Get the etymology of the word Marvel. There we go. All right. Hold on, we're gonna get right here. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. All right. All right, so Marvel. That you have your Marvel comics and all that. And a lot of they they read the scriptures. King David, he would be like a Marvel hero and all that. Yahweh Shai, he would be amongst that. And all the great men of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which are Israelites. All right. These damn devils ain't do nothing that the Lord ain't give the power for you to do, but he just gave us the greatest. All right. So it says Marvelier, a miracle. All right. A thing, act, or event. Hold up, Salaki. Oh my goodness. Yo, hold on. Yo, he's on the child message song. It says also wonderful. It says, hold on, let me put this on. Do not disturb. I keep forgetting to do that when I hop on this. But forgive me, it says Marvel, artist, and now it says a miracle, a thing, act, or event which causes astonishment. So like, yo, when y'all was saying Marvel not at this, Marvel not at this, that, don't be astonished. Oh my God. Because, yo, that's the power that the Lord gave him, man. You won't be able to do the same thing, you know? So I tell you, don't marvel at the things in the heavens, man, because the Lord gave that to, he created this whole planet. Everything is for the Israelites, man. His firstborn, his first creation, man. All right, it says also wonderful story or legend. All right. From Old French marvilla, a wonder, surprise, miracle. From Vulgar Latin. Hold on. It says hold up, surprise. Hold on, it's a story, legend, or from. It says from Old French merveille, a wonder, surprise, miracle. From Vulgar Latin marbilia. Source also of Spanish Marvilia, Portuguese Marvilia, Italian Marviglia, and that's going into like Latin. Altered from see, it says altered from Latin. Marvilia, wonderful things. You don't marvel at the wonderful things that the Lord has created for you. You appreciate it. All right, because He did it for you. All right, it says from now. Cause they ain't do it for every other nation. That's why the other nations they was, oh my God, look at this, cause it wasn't given to them. It's like they're going to marvel at the salvation. You know, of the elect and the 1/3. They're going to marvel at that. They're going, oh my God, how is he counting as one of them? Cause they can't call on the name of the Father, because it says, the name of the Heavenly Father is is terrible amongst the heathen, man. All right. It says author from Latin, are really wonderful things. From now, use of neuter plural of marbilius, wonderful, marvelous, extraordinary, strange. And doesn't the scriptures talk about look at the strangeness of their salvation? It says singular from Marilia to to wonderful at, to wonder at, from Marus, wonderful, to see smile, a neuter plural treated and vulgar, but you get the point, man. All right, so they wonder at the things that the Lord has, for his men, right? Men, women, and children that believe on him, all right, and trust in his name. All right, that's why his name is so, 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 so important. All right, so back in First Chronicles chapter 16 and 25, it says, "For great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised. He also Salakia, keep messing with my live. It's cool. It says, "For great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods." All right, and that's why Daniel, when he went to the lions, den, even coming to the up and coming times, you're gonna have to pray on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakadas. Salakia, forgive me for 1 second. Forgive me. But you have to understand, all right, forgive me for that. But Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakadas is to be those names, all right, is to be feared amongst all names on the planet, because what? Through the words, all right, of Yahweh, the earths and the worlds were formed. That's why his name is so great. Even like these gods that people call on, like what right now, when the Santanelia Christmas, all that BS, Nimrod, his name wasn't even, these people wasn't calling on that before, for the appointed time. But Yahweh is over all of that. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Rachak. All right. So let's go here real fast. Let's go to forgive me. When these people start calling on these different names and they don't get any results, then and that's why the Lord's doing it, because he's saving. And that's a great, 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 great power. What's that cereal fraud there? Great. That's a great power, because what the Lord waits, he holds himself to the last. You see the best to the last, man. All right. Which a lot of these dudes that like, man, if you have eyes to see, you want to see it, man. All right. So let's go ahead to Habakkuk. They're trying to use the truth, and they're niggas with fringes, man. They quote scriptures well. Trust and believe. They quote scriptures well. Even Satan knows the scriptures. Did not Satan come at Yahweh Shah and told him it's written. It's written. If what did he say? He won't allow the angel to something like, he won't allow you to roughly paraphrasing, he won't allow Yahweh Shah to get hurt as long as he believed him. But Yahweh Shah came right back at him. This is the same thing. Yahweh Shah's not here physically, but he's here spiritually. With his men, he said, wherever you are, so is he. You know, and how he taught you. That's why we got our apostles, man. That's why you combat these freaking different doctrines, man. The same way Yahweh Shah did it. All right. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. It says, "What profited the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it, the molten image and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his works trusteth therein to make dumb idols." And dumb mean they're stupid. You can't speak. All right. An idol is dumb because it can't speak. That's what dumb means. And check it out. Let's get it right here in the blue letter, right? Dumb idols. Scriptures already tell you they have mouths to speak, but it has mouths to speak, but they said no, they have mouths to speak, but they can't speak. You know, check it out.
Strong's H483. Elaim.
All right, which is alam to alam. All right, which means mute, silent, dumb, unable to speak. All right, they make these going to the Chinese places. You know, even like when they got, because here in Philadelphia, man, they got a lot of places with Moab, but a lot of them be Jake, man. You know, in the different hoods and everything, but they still got that goddamn Buddha. You know, the little cat with that arm doing that dumb shit. You know, whatever deity that represents, and I know they do that in the anime and all that. But that's one of the idols, man. All right, it's mute, it's silent, it's dumb, unable to speak, because it can't give you any prophecies. You know, it can't summon any angels. You know, it's just a statue that was made by man, which man calls on. A lot of our people are guilty. You know, check it out. Let's go here. Habakkuk 2. Keep continuing. In verse 19, it says, "Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake." You see that? "Woe unto him that saith unto the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise. It shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath." See that? It says, "And there is no breath at all in the midst of it. But Yahweh is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silent before him." All right. That's the importance of the name. Like Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. I'll keep going into it, man. All right. You know? I first got one more. Let's go ahead. The perfect way to end it. Deuteronomy. All right. 10 and 17. Okay. Bear with me. Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 17. Because, that's what I've been telling you all night. Well, in this lesson. 10 and 17. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 17, which reads, it says, "For Yahweh, your power is power of gods." All right. So when it says God, I'm gonna read it verbatim because it has the uppercase G, and then when it talks about of God, it's the lowercase G, and we're lowercase, we're gods, because the scripture tell you He's the power of all of us. He's the King of all flesh. It says, I'm gonna read it verbatim. It says, for the Lord your God is God of gods, and the Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty and a terrible." All right, "a mighty and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and the widow, and loveth the stranger and giving him food and remnant. All right. So the Lord, he takes care of everything because he's the father of all powers because he created them. But he chose you. Matter of fact, let's go right. I'm gonna read this one too. Deuteronomy 10 and 16. It says, circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart and be no more stiff-necked. All right. So let's get this in the NLT, man. This is the last one I'm gonna bring out for this topic. All right. That's a beautiful way to say to end it. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 10. Start at verse 15. It says, yet Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, chose your ancestors. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 14. Matter of fact, Salaki. I'm going to start at verse 13. Forgive me. Deuteronomy 10 and 13, it says, and you must always obey Yahweh Shem Yahushua commands and decrees that I am giving you today for your own good. All right. And if we would have did that back in that time, we'd be in good money, good standards. But the Lord, this is his show. All right. And he does these things to show you, our people, who are, our people who's really in control. All right. Jeremiah knew that. It says, look, all the prophets knew that. It says, look, the highest heavens and the earth and everything in all, Shalak, in it all belong to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, your power. Yet Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua chose your ancestors as the object of his love, and he chose you, their descendants above all other nations, as evident today. All right, as is evident today. Forgive me, because without, we wouldn't even be here if he ain't choose us. That's why you got these vocab Malones, all these other guys, that's been set up by these people. They've been researching, they've been traveling throughout the whole earth, and digging up things, ancestral things and all that to see, these people, they're really them. So then once they know that, they don't want you to call on your power because they understand the stories they heard, all right, which is written. But the Lord, he stirs up your remembrance, all right, and that's why we call on him, okay? It says, verse 16, it says, therefore change your hearts, which is your mind, your life, and stop being stubborn. For Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your power is the power of gods, of powers, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua of lords, the Lord of lords. He is the great power, the mighty and awesome power, who shows no partiality and cannot be bribed. All right. Partiality and cannot be bribed. All right. You can't bribe the Lord, man, but you can bribe a man. That's why you stand so stiffly for his name. And any man that's not teaching his name, and even then you got some men that say they call on him, but their actions don't show that they're of him. That's where you get the vagabond Jews and all that from. They're getting their asses whipped spiritually right now. But physically, it's going to come when the Lord returns. So Lord's willing, this was edifying. You got something out of it. Them names are very important. All right, you're going to have to call them because like I said, this is so-called Christmas Eve. Well, no, it's Christmas Day. But the Lord got a gift for you niggas, man. You gonna get rewarded for every deed that you do, So with that, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arachakodash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, tells the truth. Honor salutations to the elect. To the next lesson, I'm saying Mawafa Baba Ball and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.